Hello, welcome to Alphabet Suite, podcast for the Prince Songbook. There are hundreds of songs to choose from. You have chosen.
Okay, welcome to another episode, Alphabet Suite. I'm going to get it one day.
No, you won't, but that's
will.
okay.
I will.
It's all right. It doesn't matter.
I am Tim.
And I am Pat. And we got producer Aaron.
Right
behind the
on.
scenes.
See, it's kind of like the other thing you were talking about.
The
with
other thing I was talking about.
the pooping problem with the mariachi band and all that. When I hear producer, rock on.
It's like an involuntary reflex
Yeah,
now.
it's just, yeah.
So next time I see you, I'm just going to say producer Aaron. Rock on.
Okay, so we're doing For Lust, which is Jill Jones.
Well, we're not doing it, but we're going to talk about
We're
it.
going to talk. Yes, we're going to talk about it. Jill Jones with, Prince, of course. Yeah, I like the song. I don't
Yeah.
like I was just telling you, I don't care much for Jill Jones voice-wise.
Vocally.
Thank you.
Try some musical enhancers.
You know what?
I like Jill Jones.
I know you do. I know.
I do.
But I think this song was good. I did enjoy
the song.
her vocals,
Did you?
with Prince. And I enjoyed it, yes. Very much.
Well, interesting thing about this song though is it's the first unreleased song that we actually have. So we have the song, we can listen to this song. So we're a little more educated when we talk about it, even though it's an unreleased song.
Correct.
It is something that we have and that we've heard.
Yeah, because it was posted on her Facebook page. Look at there.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
That's weird. I did not know that.
Neither did I, because that's not where I got it. But hey, whatever it takes.
Oh, yeah. I'll go click a link, Let me hear it, It's good. I like that.
But yeah, it was supposed to be on her second album because I thought her first album was pretty good.
She got two albums?
It was no. She's still making music.
Really?
Yeah. She was actually one of the artists. So when Prince passed, there was a lot of artists that made tribute songs to him.
Okay.
I think it was like Sheila, Morris, Jill. There's a lot of artists that were, St. Paul did a cover of Nothing Compares to You.
Really?
Yeah. Because in the song, he says it's been 7 hours and 13 days.
Okay.
So he posted it at 7 hours and 13 days after Prince passed.
Oh, wow.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so she's still making music. She made a tribute song to him. She's done a lot of guest things with other people too.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so this is the first unreleased song that we have been able to listen to. And that says something. Yeah.
Heck yeah. What's it say under there?
What? Oh, it talks about when it was recorded in 87-ish. Now, there's 3 versions known to exist of this song. I'm not sure which version I heard. There's one with just her, doing the song. I think that's the one we heard.
Okay.
Because the other one, Claire Fisher did some orchestra stuff. Claire Fisher's amazing when it comes to doing orchestra. He did a lot of work with Prince.
Okay.
I don't recall on the version that we listened to, I don't recall hearing any orchestra overdubs.
Right.
So, and then there's another one that was done in 88. So it might have been that one too. I don't know. So there's one from 87 and one from 88. I don't know which version we heard, but we heard a version of it.
And it was good.
And it was good. Yeah. And don't confuse it with For Love. And see, so remember we were talking a few episodes ago about the whole, he started using numbers. Well, when they did For Love, he spelled FOR. So
Right.
we're going to be talking about For Love when we get to the F's.
So a lot later.
A lot later in life. Hopefully we're not like the Prince estate and don't put these out, because I'd like to get through them all before I die.
Yes.
But then when he did For Lust, it was the number 4 and Lust. So it's not like we're skipping For Love or skipping songs. We're going by the way he spelled the songs.
Correct.
So, and if we miss a song, and because who knows, we're just two old white guys. We don't the computer and internets are kind of that's a love hate relationship with us, you know. So let us know, but it really kind of when you listen to the lyrics, it's lyrically now, not musically, but it's lyrically created like for love.
Okay.
You know, and for love, she's saying, you know, for love I'd follow you anywhere, and for love I'd do this, and for love I'd do that. And it's a more funkier, you know, that's got the horns and the, you know, the funk to it.
Right.
This is more of a sexual song.
Yeah.
You know, remember when you listen to it, it's like, you know, I'm gonna put you up against a cherry tree and bang you and do you on top of a piano. And I mean, it was much more sexually explicit, but the song itself was like not as musically produced, you know. It wasn't quite, and maybe it's because it was a demo that we were listening to. Maybe that wasn't the way it was intended to be. He was still going to do some mixing on it. I don't know.
Right.
But
It was good.
it was good,
I enjoyed it.
especially for someone who doesn't like Jill Jones.
I
So
know.
what is it, dude? Is there every time we talk about somebody, you don't like them? You didn't like. Bria had a long face. You don't like
She's
Tony's
pretty.
voice. What do you think of her voice?
I like her voice.
Okay, so you
I
just,
enjoy her.
okay,
She just has a long face.
and then Tony you don't like.
That
Dale, you got a problem with Dale.
ah,
Vanity, you weren't a fan of Vanity. We hit Jill Jones. But yet you're like, oh, I like when we talk about the other artists he self. This is kind of fun.
it is though. That way I can complain. You know, I'm a complainer, man. I just, you know. So, I got a story.
You got a story?
It's just a little story. Ain't got nothing to do with the music.
But you're gonna share
It
it.
ain't got nothing to do with Jill Jones.
No,
No. So I apologize for that in advance. But
I'm sure Jill's happy that you're not gonna talk about her.
Right?
Must be true.
okay, no, she's a pretty girl. Well, you know, back in the day, you know, I don't know what she looks like now, but she was pretty. I just
Don't
you
like her
know,
voice.
I just don't enjoy it. You know,
Was Tony pretty?
Tony's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back in the day,
Back in the day,
you just don't like his voice either.
no.
Anyway,
it,
get to
it
your-
doesn't do anything for me anymore.
get to your story before you forget it.
Yeah.
Because you will forget it.
So, true story now. You know, well, before this story, you know, I will say the other night I was thinking, because, you know, Prince loved, you know, the Vikings. He loved to go there. And he had his, you know, season tickets. He was up there in the little booth, you know,
Yeah.
in his own little
Had his
private
little
thing.
suite.
You know, and
And his little alphabet suite up there.
yeah, alphabet. There you go. And that was great, you know. And so I was thinking back, because I remember watching, you know, the best quarterback ever to play in my book, Brett Favre, for the Vikings, you know. And I always wondered if, like, Prince and Brett ever met, you know. Because if you're watching a sports team, you know, and you are Prince, man, you could just go down there and hang on by the coach, you know, you could do anything, you know, you're Prince, right? So I looked that up, you know, and tried to research if, you know, Prince ever met
Apparently,
Brett
you
Favre.
can do anything but get a camel at 2:00 in the morning
Right,
in
that's-
January in
yeah,
Minneapolis.
well-
But anyway,
Maybe if he was over in St. Paul, he could have,
Yeah.
you know, who knows.
anyway.
So, no, he unfortunately never met Brett Favre, which,
And you know this how?
it's on the internet. They had a big article. They were
And the
talking about
internet
it.
don't lie.
No, the internet never lies.
Yeah, if it's on the internet, it's
Internet's
true.
not dead, dude.
No.
Dead. Huh? You said the internet's dead. Remember? It's gonna
Yeah, I
die.
remember.
Okay, so anyway, but the cool thing, true story. Now
Now we get to the story.
we get to this true story.
Okay,
All right. So Adrian Peterson, you know who he is?
I do.
Best running back ever to play the game, in my opinion.
Okay.
Okay. Now he's a huge Prince fan, huge. And one day they crossed paths, you know, walking, you know, down the tunnel or whatever, you know. And you know, he said they, you know, just basically, you know, just talked a lot, you know, about. Adrian was talking about Prince and his music, you know, and Prince was talking to him about, you know, his football skills, you know. And he said, "This is the only second time that I've ever asked anybody for a
Autograph?
Yeah, for an autograph." That's what Adrian Peterson did. He said, "Has the best
So he asked Prince for an autograph.
I asked him for an autograph.
And did Prince give it to him?
He gave it to him.
Did he?
He said, "This is the best autograph I've ever had." And it's weird because he only had one other person that he asked, and I can't remember the name, darn it. But
Brett Favre?
no. Unfortunately, he might have got the autograph, just because Brett, will autograph anything. You don't get it. Just come here,
Yeah, like dick pics and.
Do we have to go there?
We didn't have to. We had to. It was fun.
All right.
Anyway.
So I just thought that was a cool thing.
Yeah.
When superstars meet other superstars of different categories, athletes, singers, movie stars, and they still act like us, like, oh my God, there's, whoever, I like that. I like stuff like that.
They are us. They're just people doing a job.
I know, but
and we as people lose sight of that because we put more emphasis on the fame and everything than
correct.
So, well, that's a thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to share with us?
No, you being a smart ass.
No.
You being for real.
No.
Did you enjoy mine?
Yes.
It's okay. There you go.
I'm not. I'm just asking. Is there anything else?
No,
like to
that's it.
Okay.
That's all I had, man. I was saving that, man, and then just put it out there. Anything else? No, that's all. It's just really cool.
Yeah, it is neat when you stop and think about it, because stars get starstruck,
Yes, they do. I wonder, who does Prince get starstruck on?
So, I was Phineas too. He would probably get starstruck with Phineas too. No, he was huge on, like the older, like Joni Mitchell, and
Yeah, see, that's weird to me.
but that's what those are the ones that influenced him,
Right.
coming up, and
About
things
Hendrix.
like that. That was my understanding is the old, George Clinton with Parliament.
Yeah, he's
Funkadelic.
wild, man.
These were the people that influenced Prince.
Okay.
Rick James and James Brown and like the funk people.
Okay.
Grandmaster Flash.
Oh, I hadn't heard that in forever, that name.
Yeah.
He should join us on the show.
Grandmaster Flash.
Yeah, that would rock, man. We get big, come on our show, man. Everybody want to know you again. Is he alive?
Everybody, yeah, he's alive.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
because I don't want to offend
having
nobody.
a dead person on here.
Well, I just didn't want to offend anybody in case
It's a little
we're
late for
talking
that
about
if he was dead.
Maybe he's one that was watching the movie.
He's one of them.
Could be.
Could be.
So, good song. Anyways, back to that song.
For Lust.
Yeah.
Jill Jones and Prince.
I think Prince can make anybody sound good.
You
But
think?
that's just my opinion
I don't
because
think
you
he can
like
ma-
Jill Jones.
I don't
so
think he can make me sound good.
I think he could.
I don't think
if
he
he
could.
puts
I don't
just-
think there's enough auto tuning in the world to make me sound good.
Let's hear it.
No.
No, dude, I heard you on your thing, and when you sang that song to Missy, that made me cry, man. You did
I know
good.
it was that bad. It made everybody
yeah,
cry.
I thought no, you did well, and man, it amazed me that you could do that in front of everybody because no way would I do it.
I was scared.
Yeah.
I was scared. That was,
But you did. I think you did great.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I do. It was a scary moment in my life. So, all
But
right.
a good scary moment.
It was one of the best moments of my life.
Yeah.
One of the best. I would do it again in a heartbeat. So
There you go.
I would probably have old man bladder and pee all over myself though. I'm surprised I didn't, have a panic attack and pass out.
Right.
I felt the blood rushing, dude. That was it was a scary moment. But thank you. I appreciate that. I really do.
Heck yeah.
So, For Lust, Jill Jones, Prince, unreleased, but we've heard it. We have a copy of it.
And you can hear it too.
Yep. Apparently, it's linked out there on her Facebook
is.
page.
I wonder if it's still there.
I don't know. When did it say she linked it?
I don't know.
She said she linked it in 2011. So 11 years ago, 12 years ago.
Might still be there.
It might still be there. Well, I mean, it linked to a YouTube stream. So I'm sure if you went to YouTube and typed in For Lust, you'd probably find it. But
Excellent.
yeah. So anyway, any questions, comments, anything, hit us up on either our Facebook page, which is
Alphabet Suite podcast.
yep, and our email is.
I don't know.
You don't know our
I
email?
can't think. Dude, I just got the other thing right, man. So don't give me.
Email is Alpha Suite.
Alpha Suite. That's
Alpha
it.
Suite podcast.
I knew that.
Yeah,
Gmail.
at gmail.
.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we tried to get Alphabet Suite. Google will not let you get an email with Alphabet in it at all because their like parent company is Alphabet Inc.
Yeah,
or whatever. They're somehow so
how can they allow you not to?
it's their website. I think it's a crock, but
Yeah.
So we could not get Alphabet Suite podcast.
Yeah, that sucks.
So
we could have on Hotmail,
could have on Hotmail,
but
not
Gmail.
Not Gmail. So it's Alpha Suite podcast at Gmail.
And coming soon, we'll be on Twitter.
Well, I'm gonna leave that up to you, honey boo boo. That is not me. I am not a Twitter.
And we can also get the blue check mark for only like $12 a month.
get a blue check mark.
We're official. Facebook is doing the same thing.
What do you mean?
It's when Musk
Verified.
Musk took over. He changed things on Twitter, and to be verified with the blue check, you got to pay monthly.
Oh, that ain't happening.
Yeah, Facebook is doing the same. Going to start doing the same thing. Zoomberg, goofball, whatever.
Zuckerberg.
They don't like him, but he's thinking about doing the same thing. So
Yeah.
I guess you got to make money somewhere.
Yeah, because the billions you got isn't enough.
Right.
You know.
So yeah, For Lust, good
Yep.
song.
So until next time, people. Peace.
Peace.
Are they really doing that?
They are
They're
doing
going to
that.
charge you money to. And what's the verified do for you?
Gives you a little pretty blue check mark.
Oh, for $12 a month.
Yeah, I think it's